And news in Oshkosh this morning. For many families, Veterans Day isn't just once a year, it's every day. For the folks at the Military Veterans Museum, paying tribute to our servicemen and women is their specialty. Local 5's John Dommel joins us live from Oshkosh with a look through America's wartime history.
All right, good morning, Shelley. We are still lingering on with World War II because there are just too many iconic weapons, and because I love all of them. So let's jump over to these. The machine guns. We got the Type 99 right here, Japanese light machine gun.
Correct.
And then we're jumping over to this guy. This is the MG-34 German machine gun.
Correct.
But then we've got one of the most iconic weapons of World War II. It's Hitler's buzzsaw, the MG-42.
Correct.
This bad boy, well, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, whenever this weapon was done, most machine guns would fire at a rate of about 650 to 800 rounds per minute. This one could average up to 1,200 rounds per minute. So it actually sounded like a buzzsaw going off.
And this had heavy influence. The Germans were one of the most technologically advanced nations at the time. This is in the influences are seen in American weapons throughout the ages, the M60 in Vietnam and the M249 SAW today.
Correct.
Very, very cool stuff. And what about that machine gun over there? It's a Browning.
Well, yes, this is the United States weapon. It's a 1919. This is a air-cooled model. It is also a 30-06 weapon. It sits on a bipod or a tripod, and so it can be vehicle mounted. It can also be mounted in aircraft. And this weapon here is a product from World War I.
And then this guy, the rifle that won the war, the
Yes.
M1 Garand.
Yeah.
This, replaced well, to some degree, the Springfield, which we saw, the World War I bolt-action rifle in the previous segment. This is semi-automatic, and when did we first see this?
This was developed in 1936, but it didn't come out into service until about 1943. And this did replace a bolt-action rifle. What's most important about this being a semi-automatic weapon is when you pull the bolt back, you can go ahead and put a 8-round clip in here, and as soon as you release 8 rounds, the clip would fall or pop out, and you can do it.
The distinctive ping sound.
Correct. So you could shoot anywhere from about 40 to 50 rounds per minute, compared to only about 15 rounds with the bolt-action rifle.
Another fan favorite, I'll switch out with you.
Okay.
You got the Thompson, the M1928 Tommy gun.
Correct. So this one came out shortly again after World War I, and they wanted to make sure that people were able to do. This was a intermediate weapon. It shot a .45 caliber cartridge, and it could shoot up to about 150 yards. But it had a 20-round magazine. Again, it's fully automatic. So whenever you change or you would release the magazine, put in another magazine, you can continue to fire.
And in this guy here, the last one on there, that would be the M1A1 carbine. So this bad boy, lighter weight, 15-round magazine. So
correct.
What's very quickly something you could tell me about this?
Well, this weapon is much lighter than the M1 Garand, and it shoots at a greater distance than the Thompson. So this would have been used for support vehicles, people carrying radios, cooks, and things like this. So they could still defend themselves, but like I said, it was a very versatile weapon.
Hey, thank you so much for your time this morning. I appreciate all your knowledge and your service in particular, and that goes, for anyone that has served, will serve, is serving. Thank you very much for your service. Happy Veterans Day, and thank you so much for giving us your time this morning. Back to you guys.